Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. This video is 100% totally inspired by Alex from Beer and Vinyl in his wonderful video, which I will leave up here. I'll leave his links and details down there, but I'll leave the video that inspired me right up here. And it's called YouTube is Not for the Sensitive. It's one of his what's on tap episode 31, I believe it was. So check that out. It will be up here at the end of this video. But before I get to any of that, and it's not going to be a rant, it's a bit of a ramble. But I want to start off by just giving a huge thank you to my two newest subscribers, which of course is and forgive me if I butcher your last name. Okay, I'll try. I hopefully I pronounce it correctly, but that would be Sonia Krivo Kapik or Krivo Kapik. I always say it's Krivo Kapik, but correct me if I'm wrong. I hate butchering people's names. I love to get them correct if I can. But it's a cool looking name, Sonia. So thank you. And also a Michael Salmon. Salmon, or yeah, probably Solomon. So it could be Salmon or Solomon, depending on how you pronounce that his last name. So thank you, Michael. I hope you guys are entertained and happy with my channel. I do aim to please as much as I can, and that is part of why I do my channel, of course. I do have just a bit of a tiny bit of bad news for myself that you hopefully you'll sympathize. Okay, yeah, this kind of bothers me. I'll get to the main topic in a moment. Now, as you may know, I have ordered the Sparks here, 1975 to 1976, Indiscreet Big Beat, and it has a bonus CD and everything, and I love it. I love the packaging. I love how it looks and everything. Only a tiny little problem. I mean, it's not a major problem because there is a bit of a workaround. But for some reason, all three of these CDs will not play in my stereo. They will play, however, in my Blu-ray player. They all play perfect on my Blu-ray player. I can still listen to them in the headphones through the Blu-ray, through my TV, plug in the headphones, and it's still really great. The sound quality is still up to par. So I'm not worried about that. I was able to rip it with my with this thing here. I was able to use oops, my external ODD and HDD device to rip it onto this here. So I do have them on all of it on there. So which means I can program it onto my tablet and have my cool playlist and everything. Again, I can still play it in the headphones on my Blu-ray player, but for some reason my CD player, all three discs, it will not read it. It won't read it. But I know it's I'll, no- it, all my other CDs. I can put another CD in last night instead of being able to play that because I wanted to play on my stereo, but I knew I could play it on that, but I changed my. I ended up playing Hello Young Lovers from Sparks instead because I wanted to listen to Sparks. I really wanted to listen to Indiscreet. I was going to put that on last night, but nope, my stereo didn't want to play. So tonight, once I get home from work, I'll be putting this on to the the Blu-ray and playing it on the TV. Yep. And it'll still sound great. It'll still sound great. I don't know if it's going to sound as good as my stereo does through the headphones, but I can't see it being bad. All right. I'm done with that. I'm going to get to the main subject. Hopefully, I won't talk your ear off too long. I'll try to keep this under 20 minutes, hopefully 15 minutes total. Now, when I was listening to Alex from Beer and Vinyl talk about the subject of being sensitive on YouTube, I can completely relate, and I want to give my 2 cents on this, especially since I'm going the name of my channel is my name. So if I'm putting myself out there more than most people. So many channels they hide behind, they can sometimes hide behind a clever name for their channel. Usually, is promoting their interest, or promoting their niche, or promoting their product that they name their channel after. And there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. That's totally fine. But when it comes to the subject of being sensitive and it's true, I don't think YouTube is for the sensitive, because you're going to get some nasty comments every once in a while. I'm pretty lucky that so far 99.8% of my comments have been pretty polite and constructive, and mostly positive. I can't complain. It was every once in a while, and it hasn't happened for a while. I very rarely get a dislike on a video or two. It depends on the subject, and sometimes when I get a dislike, I'm wondering, what's it about the video that you dislike? I couldn't see any problem with it. I could not see any reason for the dislike, but yet there's a dislike. But that hasn't happened for the last 20 videos. It was like maybe 20 videos ago that I had gotten a dislike, which it used to bother me at the beginning, but no more. You gotta. For me, it's about emoting. It's about the sharing. It's about being able to. And okay, the first point is, if this was not fun, I would not be doing it. I do this because I really enjoy doing this. I love talking about music. I love expressing myself. And sometimes I will get a little personal. I will delve into more of my feelings about this and that. And guarantee some people are going to disagree with me. And that's perfectly fine. I just prefer people, of course. You can disagree with me. You can have your own opinion. You can criticize me even. Just be nice about it. Just be polite about it. Just be human about it. There's people, and it doesn't matter. But it does perplex my mind that some people enjoy being a troll for the sake of being troll. But see, for no reason except for seeing how far they can wind somebody up on YouTube, and so on and so forth. And that's your bag, and that's what you like to do. So be it. But if you're going to be doing YouTube, and I'm sure some people have have come and gone because they they were at first. But no, I can't say that my for the most part my experience on YouTube has been positive. Now, when it comes to copyright claims, that's a whole different subject and a whole different story. And I really wish copyright wasn't a thing with music, and that we were able to share all music with everybody at any time, because it's the most humanistic, it's the most fun loving, giving, non-physical form. Well, if you want to send somebody a physical CD, in that's even better. But to be able to share your theories, your love for music with somebody else, and be able to show examples, to be able to play examples. I wish monetization. y- Well, yeah, I'm not even monetized, but I don't even play any music on my channel because I know how YouTube gets all their panties up in their bunch over it. So that that I find that little restraining for me. I wish I could say, "Hey, check this out," and play at least 30 seconds. Be able to play at least 30 seconds of a song without having to be. You're not playing the whole song. It's like, how could you claim? I don't understand why they would claim copyright on such short pieces of music. You're not playing the whole song. If you're talking over the song as you're playing it to give pointers on it, or if the quality is not the to a certain standard, why does it matter that you're playing something? Why do you strike a copyright on something that okay, no, I'm not gonna, this is not a rant video. I'm here to talk about having insecurities. Now, when I first, okay, here's how I can put this. I have made a video about 2 years ago now. I think it was going on 2 years ago, where I was talking about and the video's called Overcoming Insecurities, where I go and I pretty much expose certain aspects of myself, talk about my past in a very deep and revealing way. I put myself out there. I don't usually put an extra end card, but I might put an extra one here of my. And I tell you, when you go in, it is an older video, so it might seem I might seem a little bit more, not as comfortable in front of the camera. And that's another thing too. The more you become comfortable in front of the camera, the easier this gets, and the better you can emote. When I first started, I wasn't picturing anybody on the other side of the camera. I could see, I'm looking at the camera, and when you're just looking at an object and you're not going deeper in there and actually imagining, using your imagination. Now, when I look at the camera, I'm not seeing I don't see a camera. I don't even see the camera. When I look at the camera, in my brain, I see certain names. I see certain faces. I see certain, mostly names and personalities that I see with my subscribers and other YouTubers, and that's who I'm talking to. That's who I'm imagining. I can imagine myself, if I a particular subject, talking to my good friend Robert. I could be talking to Larry, or I could be talking to Glenn Calloway. I could be talking to Scott Lay. I could, I have somebody I can picture when I'm talking to them, and it becomes more personable. Now, that's the thing. How can we be more personable on this platform and be able to express our opinion without being afraid to be criticized for your different opinion? I does it doesn't bother me that people don't like my music. I used to be a tiny bit of a little bit of a music snob, but not totally. And I'm no and I'm no longer. I know what I like and I know what I dislike. And if you like something, so what if if certain music makes me cringe, like 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 boy bands. Boy bands, they make me roll my eyes. They make me cringe. They 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 just kind of, it's just like it turns me off to music. It turns me off to music. M- just but mildly. It doesn't, but once I put on some music that brings me joy, like Tool, King Gizzard, Sparks, Rush, or any other band, then it then it just rekindles because there's so much good music out there. And this is, okay, I'm not going to repeat myself. I know and again, I should have wrote everything down, made notes, but I want to be, a little bit more freestyle, a little bit more off the top of the dome, and not rehearsed, not programmed, not trying to sell you something. I'm just trying to, for me, it's about building the community. It's about building a friendship. It's about sharing my likes and dislikes. It's about being human, and this is why I really wanted to do YouTube in the first place. I don't care about the monetization. Monetization doesn't bother me. I mean, eventually later on I could, yeah, I mean, if you want to send me donations and if you want to do this or that, but I prefer selling products. I prefer being able to what I really want to be able to do is transfer this over to like, if I'm doing a Patreon, and it would be to provide a service, some sort of service, and that we you would have to get your value, your true money value for whatever I decide to charge for Patreon, if I ever decide to start up a Patreon. But it would be more to promote my artwork, and if I wanted to sell stuff, it'd be merchandise like artwork, unique T-shirts of my design and stuff like that. That's that would be awesome to be able to do this full time, but not just this. I want to be able to incorporate art and other stuff with the yeah. So there is an okay. There's something I have in my mind that I also one more thing I want to talk about before I let you go. Yeah, it's already at 15 minutes. So the last thing I want to kind of talk about, as you may or may not know, I am working on some drawings for Larry Graves, and they are taking much longer than I anticipated because of what I'm drawing and there was a couple of trials and errors, things that were looking like they were going great, but like it just wasn't going well. I don't want to show you what I'm working on, but I am now working on. I'm yeah, it's taking time because I want the quality. And I understand, like, to me, it hurts me that I haven't been able to send it to him, that I've been dragging this out, and I'm not on purpose, not on purpose, not because I want to, because it's such a, it's not that it's difficult, it's just that there's such a process to it, and trial and error, because you're doing it by hand. I don't like tracing, I want to do it by hand, and when you're using pencil crayon and you're trying to get all the fur, making sure every line, because you're not just coloring it in. No, you're actually I'm using the pencil crayon to make as much of the individual details of every little strand of fur as humanly possible to make it look right, to make it look like them. And the color's not going to match exactly, and it doesn't matter. It's close enough, and and of course, because you're drawing it by hand, you're not capturing the images exactly. You're only using it as references to get the likeness in the right way, and you're adding. I'm still adding my own personality to it. So that's the reason why it's taking so long to make it, because it's not because I'm being lazy, although I'm balancing everything else from working, doing this, listening to music, which when I listen to music, I can draw. But there's so much stuff I need to catch up on. There's movies I want to watch and catch up on that I've been neglecting right now because I've been so busy with other stuff. Because there's tiers of what I want to do on YouTube and in life and everything, and what, like, order of importance. Of course, life comes first, work comes first because that pays the bills. And then there's YouTube, and then there's this, and then there's that, and but okay, again, coming back to the main point before I let you go, this channel is all about me, my emotions, my thoughts, my ideas, my interests, my things I'm not interested in, and so forth. And it doesn't matter. I try to put myself out there, and you'll see if you watch that video. I'm going to leave it up here in this corner of overcoming securities. You'll see 100% that you need to overcome your insecurities to be able to do anything like this, and doing this made it easier to open up. And I will say more so than and I would contribute this somewhat to being in Montreal for 10.5 years, but doing YouTube for the last 3 years, and my anniversary of doing my YouTube channel is coming up on the 29th of February. So at the end of this month, 29th, 28th, let's say 28th of February. I will have to double check that, but I believe it's. I'll let you know. it'll be the 28th of February, I believe. And so once did I do it on that leap year day? I'll find out. But anyway, yeah, and also next weekend, next Sunday, I'm going to schedule a live. I'm going to go live next Sunday because I have a 3-day weekend. So I'm probably going to schedule it for 3 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. So yeah, and I'll probably post that. If I don't post it tonight or today or tonight, I will post it by tomorrow so that you'll have time to check it out and all that and join me next Sunday when I do go live and all that. And I think that's all I want to say. Go watch Alex's video, of course, Beer and Vinyl, and find out what he had to say about it because it was an interesting. I think I still might want to talk a little bit more about that. Again, I'm doing all off the top of my head. I didn't take any notes. I'm not writing anything down. And for me, I think that's the important thing for YouTube is the putting the you. It's all about people. This YouTube is about people. It's not about these selling products and entities and that. That's what they want you to. I don't care if my videos go viral or not. I don't care. I love my audience. I love my subscribers and people who watch me who like my videos, and that's who I do this for. I do this for the people who want to come in and join my channel and 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 be entertained by me. Those are the ones I do it for. I Yeah, I don't do it for any other reasons than that. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for this. It's already 20 minutes. I could probably babble for another 20 more minutes, but I have to get ready for work and everything. Oh, last thing, last thing. I finally got my bike fixed up. I had to I had to fix the tube in the back tire, but my gears were skipping and my route to work and back is usually really, especially during the winter, because I use it year round. I use my bicycle year round. The gears were all gunked up and everything, so that's why I was skipping. I just cleared it all out. So tonight when I go to work, it should be nice and smooth and easy sailing, and I'm looking forward to that. It'd be nice having. So I don't have to go and buy a new bike right away. I can actually wait a few bit that all yeah, all that bike just needed was just a little bit of cleaning and clearing out that back gear out. All right, I'm done finally. Everybody, I'm just going to spare you the normal drivel and just say, everybody, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.